Hey everybody, welcome to Three Crosses Horseshoeing. We're going to be pulling shoes on a Reining mare today. We're pulling 3-degree PLR wedges off this mare. They got leather under the heels to add some extra angle and to offer some cushion so we're not crushing the heels. We're going to go in and clean the hoof here, get it cleaned up. The horse is a little overdue. I think she was at 10 weeks in this video. And you can see that sole peel out of there. Just really nice. This is a JH Forged loop knife. I'm really fond of them. I really like them. I just got a JH Forged shorty, which I also really like. That's in another video. But this loop knife just allows you to get right down into that sole and just pare that whole foot out. What I'm taking out here is dead foot. A lot of people ask, how do you know how far to cut? How do you know how far you can go down? And a lot of it's feel, a lot of it's trial and error. I had an old vet tell me when I was first starting shoeing to go till I hit blood and back off a little bit. And he's right, but and that's pretty much how you learn. You make mistakes. You go too far and you learn what too far looks like. And the longer you do this, hopefully the less you do that. But there's indicators, the feel of the hoof wall, the color of the hoof wall, live tissue hoof wall will be kind of spongy. And right now I am rasping the foot flat. Sometimes I don't do it between my leg. This mare was super heavy, and so it was just easier to do it out here. You'll notice I'm bracing it against my knee. And this is something I don't see in a lot of videos. I feel like it's one of the most important things that we do as farriers, and that's we check level, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm dropping that foot to see if the heels are high, and you'll see I bounce my rasp back and forth a little bit, kind of setting it up. I'm going to run my rasp a little bit more. Now you can see a little different method. I've got it between my legs, and I'm just kind of flattening that toe. I'm going to pare out the bars again. It's really important on a mare like this. She already has contracted heels, so you do not want that those bars holding those heels together. You want them to be able to open up. I'm nailing on the same setup that we pulled off. It's a brand new shoe. It's got 3-degree wedge with another 2 degrees of leather. The leather crushes, and this mare sits at around 50 degrees angle, and we want her around 55. 55 is kind of your sweet spot. 55, within 2 degrees of 55 is acceptable. You'll notice the toes overhang in this shoe. It's because it's a natural balance rocker, so that's the way it's meant to be. That toe is meant to overhang the shoe like that, so we're setting the brake over further underneath her, allowing her to get that foot out of her way quicker, taking pressure off the tendons. And this is something that's really interesting. People ask about it all the time. You'll notice the head of that nail in the front is sticking up, and that's because the shoe is basically a rail shoe. And by that, it allows the foot to break over in any direction that it wants. That also allows the horse, gets the shoe out of the horse's way and allows her to move the way she wants to. A lot of people think these nails don't fit because they stick up. Well, that's actually not true. They fit, and they're actually flat with the inside of the shoe. The nail's actually flat and level with the inside of the shoe. But because that shoe breaks away from the inside, it looks like they're sitting up too high. And that's not actually the case. Blocking the foot here. I block. A lot of guys don't. And then we're just going to finish the foot up, kind of make it look pretty. Right here, I'm running my rasp. You're not hitting the nails. I hit them a little bit. I kind of square them off, and it just makes your clinch look better. And I try to go with a natural hoof angle. You don't want to bob that toe. You don't want to make it look unnatural. And that's the mistake that's made with these PLRs, is people will set them back, and then they'll try to fit the toe to the PLR, and they're not designed that way. They're a rocker. So what you'll see me do is start to 45 that, come from the bottom and run the same angle as kind of that angle of the shoe, so that horse can break over. But we're not going to bring that toe all the way back to where the shoe's sitting. That's just not healthy for the horse. And these nippers, or clinchers, excuse me, right here, these are actually GEs. They don't make them anymore. I'm shoeing at a friend's house here. She's been shoeing for over 30 years, and these are her tools. And I really like these clinchers, but GE doesn't make them anymore, and so I use a different kind, obviously.
It works for my
just kind of making it pretty.
But they didn't quite understand the difference. So my cousin,
yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. Let us know what you think, and we'll catch you on the flip side.